It's me, Angellighttarot23, if you don't know me. I'm a clairvoyant medium. I do tarot readings. I also talk to the spirits. I don't do personal readings. I only do it here. Never have I ever made a fucking dollar doing this shit. I do this out of the goodness of my heart, and it started with my own yearning for knowledge. I was so intrigued by the things I was learning, going down the path I was going in, learning deeper about tarot and the meanings and reading the signs. I wanted to share it with you guys. Spiritual awakening, a dope experience. But at the same time, it's like diving into the unknown. I wasn't going to do a reading tonight. I was just working on my dress. I've been on a fashion kick. Told you guys about that last night. If you watched my video, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I was just finishing up some pieces and a feeling of...
What are your names?
Loss, heartbreak has just come upon me, and it's coming out of nowhere. I mean, I heard some things. I had the TV on in the background, not really paying attention to it, and then a couple lines that they had said kind of stood out to me, and they keep sticking in my mind. But I don't know. I'm not trying to let that bother me, but the feeling is still there. That's what tells me that something's around that. Something deeper is going on. So here I am. Let's talk about it. Maybe a longing sensation. I really don't know.
Evidence.
Evidence? We have somebody blind to something.
Death is not the end.
There's a lot of communication about whatever it is that somebody's blind to. If you focus to the details...
Stop right here.
There's a temperance angel trying to bring in or back the balance in a situation. Somebody's blind to what it is that even... The problem is, like, there's a divine imbalance that was made. I mean, it must be pretty important. Only those who know what they've done know. Really. We have, oh my god, you may have received a message of concern. Like, oh my god. Knowledge is power. Energetic victory. The divine sees how somebody wins in a situation and they are personally victorious. We have twins. Jupiter. This planet is connected to spirituality, brings energy of good fortune and wanting to expand, helping with evolution. Somebody's playing with the threads of life, people's destiny. Like, people are set, they're going in the right direction, and they're getting to their dreams or goals, and then somebody from left field comes out of the way, like, no, don't go. And everybody, even including you, is like, what?
We're standing around you.
What? I'm just getting to my dreams over here. And they're like, if you go that way, you'll die.
Neat.
And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's my dreams. I know it. I feel it in my heart. God says, just have faith over fear. We're going to go. And they're like, no. And everybody around is then like, they seem like they're really serious about it. I think you should watch out ahead. You might die up there. And you're like, I don't even care if I die. Those are my dreams. Have a party for me if I die. And you just, you just move on. Those are the people. Say you don't go towards your dreams, in which it's going to be fine if you go towards your dreams. These are the people that are just trying to stop you from moving on. That you are going to die if you go this direction, but it's just who you were is going to die, and you're going to become something else, somebody else, somebody better. And they don't want that. They are fucking scared. They're like, no. Don't let go
Amelia.
of yourself that you are at this current time. Oh, you'll never be the same to me. And you're like, then as you're seeing it that way, you're like, you know what, I just don't give a fuck. I see what you're doing now. I can't even believe I stopped to even hear you out. Goodbye. We are planting seeds of growth. It's just a real quiet energy. You can hear the crickets really loudly at this moment. I love those kinds of signs. Oh my god. We got India. Superfly ego. Coming into union, somebody is victorious because of that type of situation.
Radiance.
As soon as you start treading forward, anybody who didn't agree with you for going forward and choosing kamikaze basically because of how serious they were being. Even they're like, okay, yeah. I'm glad he just went forward for his dreams over there, or she went for her dreams over there, because they were smoking crack or something. Alright, we got devilish energy, demon control. you know, some people aren't quite sure how to help other people control themselves. That's why we're supposed to control ourselves. And then, if we step out of line and forget to control ourselves, there's people like police and other guys that'll do something. Now, let's just allow people to fuck up for themselves. From now on.
Did you hear my voice?
I don't want to hear anything about how somebody is concerned about somebody else. When they didn't express, they wanted them to be concerned anyways. If you care for me and all that shit, that's great. I'd care about me too. But I'm not gonna fucking force a motherfucker to care. That's a waste of my motherfucking time. I'm trying to force them to care about me more than I'm ever gonna care about them. At that point, I'm like, no. We gotta focus to our own personal visions and goals. I can't be controlling myself out here and then taking on extra jobs for myself, trying to control other people too. Fuck that. It's hard enough to control your own inner demons. We got Page of Pentacles. That's a good point.
Anguish.
Good points being delivered on that note. We got forward movement, a Chariot. Go with the flow. See why the universe is asking you to do certain things. We have glitter versus gold, little lies. Report equals true about the little lies somebody's telling, which is just their private details that nobody needs to fucking know, and they aren't lying about anything else. We got their paws and nose in your business. The reason detectives and stuff don't get too much into people's business unless they have a real reason to is because if they don't have anything hiding, it's like, what are you trying to do? See me naked? And they're like, oh, no, ma'am. We weren't trying to get that nosy to get your phone number or anything. And it's like, well, what the fuck are you doing over here? I'm an innocent lady. I've never done anything in my life. This is why they're going to watch their own fucking ass.
Sliced.
We got Ace of Swords. Judgment. Four of Pentacles indicating some kind of control. Somebody wants power over somebody. Like, if somebody's sustaining themselves and they got personal power and all that shit, you have to block them where it counts to be a problem.
Door.
These type of people, we can live without. You hear me? We can live without. We got Four of Swords. People are going within and really thinking about what that means to them. Who are people they could actually, factually live without? We got goals, self-celebration. Just because, before we move on from that
Always.
point, just because you can live without somebody doesn't mean you have to kill them. Allow them to kill themselves. Duh. if you're so concerned with them and you're constantly complaining about how they should do this and do that, and you think maybe they just might fucking die because they're so stupid or whatever, let that motherfucker go. Turn a motherfucking blind eye. And if they make it, say, good job. I'm sick to death of people acting like they're fucking highly concerned about people when these people don't, they ain't even that highly concerned about themselves. What is the point? If somebody is actually factually asking
Many
for
soldiers
help,
here.
listen to what kind of solutions and shit that they're actually factually fucking looking for. Or else you're the fucking problem too. That's what I fucking tell them all the time. I'm not gonna fucking allow anybody to fucking get close to me acting like they motherfucking care when I know they don't. And if I don't see myself caring about somebody, I'm gonna tell them, I don't like this, and that. And I'm probably not gonna care about you, and it's not you, it's me. Fuck you, bye. What's it to them? If I fucking said that. Probably they'll probably walk away still loving me because nobody's ever been that fucking honest with them. People are so backwards and twisted out here about what to look for in fucking other people. I can't fathom it. Alright. Self-goals and celebration. Looking to get reactions from people. See, I see that shit right off the bat. I know they are. And when they do get the reaction they're looking for, they go, we did it, guys!
I am Desdemona.
And then everybody's just like, why is she that happy about us fucking everything up?
Tragedy.
Yeah. Then everybody's really laughing. We got USA. A legal bond. Using the court system. Using restrictions to keep people from elevating ultimately. We cannot grow because of the amount of control that this devilish system has upon us all. I'm serious. As soon as I try to step, like, you try to climb above a certain problem or situation, you try to rise above it like nobody else has ever done before, and they're ready to fucking snipe you out. It's like,
here.
When are we ever gonna get to the fucking future if you guys keep doing that? I am so fucking mad about that shit. And these are the people that got the fucking audacity to call other people fucking stupid. Everything is fucking twisted and fucking backwards. I can't even fucking have hope until they stop doing stupid shit.
Joy.
We got a Capricorn.
Meeting.
Yeah. Don't have a fucking meeting. Talk about something that fucking matters this time. I want you guys to get as mad at me about it. If what I'm saying in my frustration is not directed towards you, I want you to take the message and direct it towards the motherfucker you know it is for. No more playing around. No more pointing the fucking finger. You guys know I'm fucking right. Maybe it's not you personally who's listening, but you know who the fuck I'm talking about. Quit being a fucking pussy and tell them. We're going to speak our truth. And we're going to do what it is that is most important to do. From now on. Always. I don't even care if you have to break a fucking law to do it. We're going to do the best thing to do. Because sometimes the law gets in the way of doing the best fucking thing to do. I know that. They know that.
I threw something.
I'm tired of the fucking games. I'm tired of the fucking go round. As soon as I see something that needs to fucking change, I don't care. I'll call up the mayor. And I'll tell that bitch. I have. Matter of fact, my relationship with the mayor of the city I live in right now started out with me, an angry citizen, screaming on her voicemail box. And she was thrown for a hell of a loop because the things I was screaming about was so worth screaming about.
Anna.
And she started to do more to help instead of create more of a problem. Because if you're not helping, you're part of the problem. So, that on that realized note, she started taking action and was happy that I called her phone screaming my head off about these things because now I'm her best friend. She sees how best friends should tell you when you're fucking up. It's tough love. You don't get that from many people. And anybody out there having mommy and daddy issues, that's exactly what the fuck they need. So let's start incorporating tough love in our daily endeavors and encounters. Oh, and that chat went away. I can't tell you when you're going to meet your soulmate, dear. We're having a serious conversation here about what's going on for us all, like energetically, the collective message, like the important bulletins of the sentimental news. We have lovers.
Maleficent.
Somebody's blind to something. A Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. A Queen of Pentacles with Ace of Pentacles. So lots of money. Prosperous opportunities. And we got devilish energy. Judgment being called. Two of Pentacles. Juggling. Somebody had sex with a demon. Going for a nature walk and thinking about their choices and what they have done. They need to care for themselves more and love themselves more. And stop being fucking retarded. Start saying yes to non-superficial relationships. We have trying to sweep things under the rug and be dismissive. Don't damage the growth. Somebody's celebrating damaging growth. Why? That's childish. More childish than the people that they hurt act when they're damaging their growth. When somebody damages my... look at my new dress that I am working on. If some bitch came over and fucking ripped my new dress because they're jealous I have skills and they don't, and then I cried about it, would I be a baby? Would I be acting like a child? No. The person that would come over to my house and rip my fucking dress to see me fucking hurt and cry, they're a fucking child. And they got that fucked up. Death. A lot of communication. The Fool.
They mean you harm.
Closing out cycles with a dumb bitch. And forgetting about the illusions this dumb bitch was creating. We have Six of Pentacles. Balance being restored because this dumb bitch and her fucking illusions and her fucking coochie and money, it was creating a whole imbalance for the whole motherfucking universe. Please don't be that bitch that builds up a pedestal to stand above all the peoples of all the lands, who has God's light. God's light is shining down and it's trying to shine. This light is trying to shine down on somebody who's doing something very inspiring and illuminating, and
you're respectful.
Yeah, God's trying to shine the light down on them, but this bitch builds up a pedestal real fast, gets in the beam, and fucking spreads her fucking legs, and is like, "You want to eat my cookie?" Come on. And then the person that is in the shadow, then in the blind spot, that's where the imbalance is created. And up there with God. God was like, no, bitch, I wasn't shining the light on your fucking coochie, so this guy was gonna eat it like this motherfucking coochie was fucking sent from God. They just don't get it. How that's disrespectful. They're like, I was in the perfect place at the right time. The fucking light was shining right on it. How could I say no? How could they say no? How could anybody say fucking no? And we have Ten of Swords. Yeah. That bitch is like, ugh. Dead on her fucking pedestal with her coochie hanging out. Now, with these bad bosses around that don't care, who were like standing around with wood, and then they were like manipulating for money. So there was something else around that, and they thought things were going to be
Effort.
all simple when it came to this, partnership. They were getting fed cookies. They were going to get money. It was going to be a party. It just all fell through. I feel like, yeah, some truth, some shit hit the fan, and all their party ideas just fell out the fucking window.
I've been here 500 years.
It was the better points. The better points they threw out the window before came back, like boomeranged back in the window, hit them like, and that was how the chick got knocked out. In the first place, that was God. God did that, and then all those bosses that were standing around, oh, clapping, they stopped clapping right away because the chick was knocked the fuck out, and they didn't want to be clapping about that.
Sorry if I scared you.
So then somebody else who knew what was really going on started spitting off these really good points and how an imbalance was created, and there's something more interesting to focus our attention on over there. So everybody went over there, and this bitch had to get her shit together. Make this resonate. This is for everyone. We have a vision or a goal. Anybody feel like they have somebody getting in the way of their successes, their victories? God's trying to shine light down upon them, and some bitch just fucking gets in the way. Or fuck boy. We're trying to move away from that kind of stuff. Like, people are tired of that. Those type of situations. It's like too draining.
19.
You're welcome. We got going hunting. Joking, how funny. Yeah, sometimes people will jokingly kind of throw out their real thoughts about things because they don't. They're too pussy to fucking stand on their shit confidently. Everything I do confidently. And if I'm not confident and I'm not sure, I will say that. I'll be like, okay, I'm going to try, but I'm not exactly sure. Usually I end up being a pro at stuff. I'm just like good at life. I don't know. But yeah, you never know until you try. So these people are like trying to see how the feel of the room is going to be if they say this and that. So they said some things, and then it wasn't
You're
good.
respectful.
The energy wasn't what they wanted, so they were like, "Oh, I'm just kidding," and everybody's like, it's like, imagine being in a biker bar.
We're here to help.
And then you you and your friend walk into the biker bar, and you're like, "Oh, I know a good biker joke," and they all turn to you, and they're like, "Well, we want to hear it. Let me hear your biker joke." And it's the worst biker joke ever. Then they all just fucking jump on you, start hitting you with their pool sticks and everything else. The beer is flying.
Party.
Yeah. We have 4 swords. Somebody should maybe think about things before they
Take a left.
do certain things. Go within and find the real answers. There's a missed call. As you're moving away from illusions, just connect with Source. Try to make sense of what you know is factual. You got emotional fulfillment. 9 of Wands. Somebody's setting up obstacles of fuckery. God. Sorry. My stream I messed up there for a second because somebody keeps calling me over and over. Still. Freaking Chino. She just does that. We have Empress. 9 of Wands. This Empress is taking creative action.
I was sick.
At the crossroads. Some divine truth about a 2 of Cups. Something to do with some children or something that happened in the past. We have Temperance Angels. Queen of Cups. Somebody trying to control somebody. And who they make their... and who they invest themselves in. Their time and energy. Like somebody wants to steer that. It's disgusting.
Follow your dreams.
That's the type of people we need to like stay the fuck away from. They want to give they want to give you a fucking weird ass idea, and then when you do whatever it is that their weird ass idea is, then they'll fucking make fun of you. And you're like, but it was your idea. And they're like, and nobody's gonna fucking feel bad for you because you shouldn't be that gullible. So you really gotta think for yourself out here. Everybody's trying to lead you to where they want you, where they can get you, step by step. They'll take years to do it. There's something wrong with them. You have to tell people
Reginald.
what you want. And then if they don't listen to you when you're expressing yourself honestly, then that's their problem. They have a problem with taking people seriously, I guess.
My death was peaceful.
I'm glad that helped you. Alright. I'm gonna leave this reading here. It's problems that we're all dealing with on like a massive scale. These collective readings talk about what it is that holds us back from a better tomorrow, a better future. So, If you missed the beginning, you can go back. Video will be here forever. Alright. Bye.